Hello, my name's Leia, and I'm not gonna clean my ears out. And I'm not gonna cry. I'll try not to cry because I'm a big girl and I'm 6 years old, and I'm gonna try not to cry.
Okay, so today I'm going to clean Alea's ears, and we have some stool softener here, and you have to make sure that it says liquid gel, because what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to unscrew this. We're going to take some tablets, and we're going to end up cutting it off, like cutting a little bit of the tip off, and then we're going to squeeze the liquid into Alea's ear in just a second. Alright, so I'm about to just cut this, cut the top. Oh, just a little bit more so I can get it out. Okay, let me see this, Leia. Alright, so typically what you would want to do is be laying on the bed or something, but I'm gonna just put these drops in her ear, and then we're gonna go lay on the bed, and I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes. So pretty much Leia's just gonna sit right here for a second, and we're just gonna let that soak so it can get all nice and loose in there. How are we feeling, Leia?
It feels weird. It feels like Orbeez trying to give me a massage in my ear.
Okay. So what I'm about to do is just cut like 4 of these and put them into this cup. And typically well, not really. I forget that it's not going there. Never mind. Okay, so I've got the I've squeezed some of the stool softener in there, and so what I'm gonna do next is just put some some peroxide inside of the cup. It's not really like a certain amount that I'm supposed to put. It's just, you know, it's just in there. And then we're gonna just get like some warm water. You don't want it to be too hot or too cold, because the inside of the ear is like very sensitive to temperature. So just as long as it's warm, and you can just kind of just touch it just to make sure that it's not too hot. But you definitely do want it to be like a little bit warm, because that'll kind of facilitate the wax coming out of the ear. Hopefully that's warm enough. It actually might be a little bit not warm enough. Anyway. Alright, so okay, so let me just tell you what I have here. This is just a regular 10 milliliter syringe here, and I kind of just cut this from like the end of some tubing, and then what I'm gonna do is just this is kind of hard to do with one hand. I'm just gonna tighten this on here. And so this is kind of how the mechanism is going to work. This kind of hooks inside of the ear, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. You can, if you don't like have access to, I guess, like an apparatus like this, then maybe just kind of get something that can hook to the end of some type of syringe, because they do have ear irrigation kits, and so they may have something that kind of hooks, but it does make it simpler if it has a hook at the end. So I'm just gonna stir this up real quick here. Alea, you can come here, honey. Alea has been soaking her ear for 5 minutes. So we're gonna try to hold this phone while I do this. This is gonna be quite a challenge here. Let me move that to the side. Okay, that's pretty warm. Okay, honey, come here. All right, Leia's ear is like very small in there, so it kind of takes a few tries before I can get hers in particular. But like I said, we're gonna try to hold the phone somehow. Leia, I don't know if you can hold the phone while I do this. Are you able to hold it?
Mhm.
Okay, so